Hello, everybody. My name is Kevin Nix, and welcome back to NASCAR Mailbox. Denny Hamlin scored his fifth win of the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series season this past weekend at Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway. He beat Chase Briscoe, who obviously finished. It's his second top two finish in the first two races of the playoffs, so a great start for Briscoe. Denny's 59th career victory in the Cup Series. The Xfinity Series saw a very familiar face in victory lane, Connor Zilisch. It was the final race of the Xfinity Series regular season, and Harrison Burton locked into the playoffs with the final spot over his cousin Jeb. I have selected a question this week about arguably the next generational talent in NASCAR, Connor Zilisch. The question is from CSX Train Fan 7319, and he says, "Do you think Zilisch will get his fifth consecutive victory this weekend at Bristol?" The really cool thing about Connor Zilisch is that he is doing stuff that we have not seen in many, many years in the lower divisions in NASCAR. The most recent comp to what Zilisch has done is Kyle Busch, and there are some other factors that go into this. Kyle Busch was in his late 20s when he was dominating the Xfinity Series in the late 2000s and early 2010s, where it seemed like he was winning 10, 11 races a season. He was winning every other week. Connor Zilisch is 19 years old. He is in his first full season driving stock cars from start to finish. He's the overwhelming favorite for the Xfinity Series championship, and he's first driver in a long time that, at least I can tell, has no major weaknesses. So, in short, he is redefining what is possible and what is not in the world of racing today. So, no driver has ever won five Xfinity races in a row. Obviously, Kyle Busch didn't do it, Sam Ard didn't do it, Mark Martin didn't do it. Zilisch could do it. He is so fast. He is so consistently strong. He has not finished outside the top three since Talladega in April. And he only finished outside the top three in that race because he got wrecked out of the lead on the final lap. Who knows what could have happened if he didn't wreck on the last lap there? His he's been otherworldly. He has been in a stretch that in any series I have not seen in my lifetime. There have been some really dominant drivers across the different series in NASCAR from year to year. But like I said, Zilisch all season seems to be redefining what can be achieved. And generational talents are the only ones that can do that. So if it was any other driver in NASCAR, period, I said, not even Kyle Larson, if there was any other driver, period, where if someone asked me, would they be able to win five straight races, I would laugh them out of the room. It's just so statistically improbable and unlikely. With Zilisch, I think he could do it. I actually think he could. Like, obviously, Bristol, it is a short track. It's going to be pretty intense racing this weekend. And he's definitely going to be in the mix for the win. I don't know if he will because, like I said, it's so improbable, so unlikely that someone could win five consecutive races in any series. Jeff Gordon never did it in Cup. Jimmy Johnson never did it. Kyle Larson never did it. And Larson was, I think, one corner away from doing it in 2021, but even he couldn't do it. Like, it is so unbelievably hard to win five in a row. But I think he has a good chance of doing so. Ultimately, to answer the question, I don't think so. It's almost like five home runs in a game in baseball. Several people have come close, but no one has ever done it. In modern NASCAR history, I think, as far as I'm aware, nobody has ever done it. But I think Zilisch has a good chance. I could see there is a scenario where he can win five. There is a scenario where Zilisch can win his fifth consecutive race this weekend. I personally don't think it's going to happen, but Zilisch has rewritten what is possible in the lower divisions this year. So if anyone can do it, he can. So we'll see. Thank you all for watching this week's edition of NASCAR Mailbox. My name is Kevin Nix. We have a triple headers worth of action this weekend at Bristol Motor Speedway. The NASCAR Crash and Truck Series is Thursday night, Xfinity is Friday, and Cup is Saturday. So I hope everyone enjoys the racing this weekend. Bye.
I'm Caleb Barnes with Frontstretch.com. Come back soon for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.